and gentlemen, it's nice to see such a wonderfully full crowd this evening. My name is Julie Witt. I am the coordinator for ACM Connects, which some of you probably remember being called Arts and Events Programming. We changed our name in the fall to reflect what we do a little bit better, which is Connect. And that's what we're doing this evening. We're connecting with family, friends, fellow students and our community members, and having you come here and take part in a very important aspect of our students' work all semester long. You're going to take part in their final exam as our wonderful audience. So thank you for coming and taking time to do that and supporting your friends and family here on stage while they do their last hurrah for the term. I just wanted to take a couple seconds and acknowledge the supporters for ACM Connects. We wouldn't be able to do all of the things that we do without the support of MBNA, TD, and Manulife. Their support is invaluable to us, so a huge thank you to those sponsors. And also I want to acknowledge some of the folks that work with me all the time. I have a lot of student staff, and they're the ones who are holding the doors for you and getting your refreshments ready in the backstage area that you'll be able to enjoy on your break on the intermission after the strings are finished. And that's my staff, so thank you guys for making my life so easy all the time. I think that's all I wanted to say, other than a quick reminder to please turn off your cell phones and other devices, and please also refrain from taking any flash photography during the show. It can be really distracting for our musicians, and this is their final exam. And without any further ado, I'm going to pass things over to Brett Kingsbury, who is the instructor for our string orchestra, waiting behind me. And when they're all finished, I invite you to join us for some refreshments in the space that's kind of underneath the Arc Theatre. We've got some tea and hot chocolate and yummies there, and I hope you'll join us for that. And then stick around for the concert band that will be performing after. Thank you.
Hi, as Julie mentioned, I'm Brett Kingsbury, and it's been my great pleasure to get to direct the string orchestra this term. Normally, the director of the string orchestra is Professor Lynn Tucker, but she was busy being the chair of the department this year, so she wasn't able to work with the orchestra. So I'm really honored to have gotten the chance to work with all these wonderful, talented musicians. As Julie mentioned, our students are so talented that for their final exams, because just having a final exam is not enough pressure, we like to invite an audience to come in and watch. But they're up to the challenge. So we've been working on 4 different pieces this semester, and we'd just like to play those for you today. The first piece is a Baroque Concerto Grosso by Alessandro Scarlatti. It's in 5 movements, and you'll hear there's kind of a fast movement, then a slow movement, a fast movement, a slow movement, and another fast movement. And it's kind of a fun piece. The second piece we're going to play is actually originally a set of pieces that was written for piano called Autumn Leaves, and it's been transcribed into a version for string orchestra. And we're just going to do 2 of those because they're Russian and very depressing, and if we did the whole set, everyone would get really bummed out. So we're just going to do 2 of them. The third piece, because we want to have a little bit more depressing, serious stuff, is a piece by Edward Elgar, who's a great English composer from the end of the 19th and the beginning of the 20th century. And this is a short piece by him for string orchestra called Elegy. And elegy, in case you're not familiar with the term, is it's usually a poem that's kind of dedicated to the memory of someone that's been lost. And you'll hear in this piece it has this beautiful mixture of kind of a nostalgia for someone that's missing, but also this kind of positive memory of a wonderful person going on in the piece. It's a really beautiful piece of music. And the final piece we're going to play for you is by a very young Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and it's the first movement from a Divertimento. And it's Divertimento it started out as kind of a collection of dance pieces, but by the time Mozart got his hand in the form, he was writing kind of more sonata, symphony kind of movements. And so that's the movement that you're going to hear today. So they're all wonderful pieces, and we hope you enjoy them very much. I'm going to figure out how to